battlefield. So it's just like, like DK is like the same character on small battlefield. Like might have a slightly lower window, but like same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing with this one.
And it's been 15 seconds. They're both at 70. There's a lot of damage that's gone down.
This is a game of scrappers, despite what the characters say, and I like that.
It's not normally like that. I think we just got like a good 15 seconds, and we're going to go back to stuff like this.
We got a good burst, and we can appreciate it, you know? We can appreciate a little bit of a good burst. Megawatt.
Oh, does he go for the tech chase? Yeah, but doesn't get it.
Oh, Pink versus...
This is another rough part of the matchup. Like, Snake doesn't really have a great option here, because I'm surprised I didn't kill with the charge, but like... One genre, one like archetype of characters that do well, not even an archetype, characters that can punish Snake for going high. They have like a really big move that can hit him there. Like for example, Ivysaur Vine Whip, Min Arm, I forget what the move is called honestly. Just like Snake doesn't want to go low because every character can hit him down there pretty much, so he's going to go high all the time. But it sucks if you're playing against a character that doesn't let him go high, such as Min. And really good reaction. Got a little bit greedy on the dash attack, but Pink Fresh was ready for the up smash and just seals it out. And he's getting this extra credit. Like, this is exactly what happened when I played him too. Like, you go down and he just starts like poking with Ram 10% at a time.
His patience is really on display here. I mean, we saw that in the interaction that took the stock. We're seeing it here now where I'm maintaining my distance. I'm not trying to get too over-eager. Maybe that grab was a little bit too over-eager, and that's why Wal00gi got the stock. But you still have a decent lead, and now you can just get some good percentage on with Ram, just maintaining your distance, keeping yourself moving. It's a good song and dance.
Honestly, I feel like that wasn't even a bad grab. That's kind of just a Snake OP moment. Low profile of the grab with down tilt.
Yeah, that's a good...
It's really good reactions to like catch that grenade combo there. And
now it's like
back to even.
That's the power of like you get one or two bad interactions with Snake. It's like, okay, you're back to the races.
But this is what happens when Pink's down in this matchup. He just gets to like rest back here, and it's just like it's on Snake to do things. Like there's no like horrible scenario that happens to Pink unless he like commits to something when he has to. Like if he's just throwing out the Ram, nothing horrible can happen. You can take damage and lead into a horrible situation. Like he's generally chilling.
I like that. I like the way Pink moves back and forth to get space and understanding how his arms are going to reach. Because he was doing a very careful song and dance, avoiding the C4 in the platform, while also pressuring Wal00gi enough to catch him.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff. And this is
gonna be it.
Yeah, once you air dodge, it's basically game over. It's a very freebie scenario for Wal00gi there. And again, even though he's not doing a crazy amount of damage, he's still just like pestering with up B, getting every percentage he really can. Not winning the grab though.
The big thing there is that the arm wasn't charged. If that arm was charged, that's doing like 10% at a time. Or not 10, it probably does more honestly. But really good.
Not quite enough though.
But still a really solid lead by Pink here. He just needs to get past this ledge setup. Yeah, just rolls through it. Dash attack's not a high enough percent to like really set up for another ledge trap, so they're back to neutral. And like that's how Snake gets in. He just like reads the arm with a jump in and gets his grab.
Unfortunately, he didn't get much after that. It's a careful game. I mean, Pink has been whiffing those grabs too, so grabs are not the name of the game for these guys so far.
Pink Fresh is pestering his shield.
Really well.
Like
really well.
This shield, if he doesn't get it sorted out, might become a problem. Like it's back to full-ish now, but like playing with a low shield against Min is really difficult.
Incredibly rough. I like how Pink Fresh understands that grab is one of the win cons here for Wal00gi, so he's just opting to just avoid the grab as much as possible on top of everything else. But if you get caught rolling away, you do still get to eat enough tilt, and that's the money maker.
Good conditioning. Pink Fresh probably expecting a dash attack there, tries to roll away to get the whiff punish on it, but
good stuff.
Wal00gi just reads it with an up tilt.
On the board too, pretty good.
Yeah.
We talked about how this was more traditionally favored for Min, but Wal00gi putting on a good display on what to do in a lot of those scenarios, and he clawed his way back in that last stock. He kept it very close, and then even managed to run away with it. So.
It's like, if anyone wins the matchup, it is Min, but like Snake has more than enough tools to deal with Min. Every character in the game, really. But
we'll see what happens on game 2. We're going back to Pokemon Stadium, too. You know the vibe.
Yeah. And honestly, Pink was doing pretty good there. I feel like he just let a few too many interactions go bad. Was getting a little bit too complacent and neutral with like his arms. but I feel like just lock in a little bit more.
Now he's getting trying to get too aggressive and too cheeky at the ledge, and now he's just absolutely beating it. There's a lot of percentage here. He's kind of giving off to Wal00gi.
Hits that combo.
That's some good damage. That's a good way to even it up.
Jumps through it.
The megawatt, and now you have to kind of claw your way back. But yeah, we're out of it. Good down smash too. Good coverage.
That down smash really quick. Shifts your hurt box insanely quick. Also, really good button just pressing the scramble a lot of the time.
Hits both sides, so you don't need to worry about crossing up. And then Wal00gi just got a good C4.
Yeah, sometimes you just get hit by the C4 because it's so hard to track everything Snake does because you have to track him, his grenade timings, where the C4 is.
It's a lot. You can information overload.
Definitely one of the prime characters in Ultimate that information overloads you, like him, Steve. Just like gives you too much to worry about that, and suddenly you just get caught by something, and it's just like.
That's all I need.
Now I feel a little bit stupid.
Once they have one good opening, it's like that's all that matters. So it's a war of attrition, and
yeah,
Fresh taking that first stock, but now big triple digits to kind of claw back. Might be full stock in a second.
Barely lived that, but wait, this could be big, but just goes high. Has to work a little bit harder to get this opening done. But he's honestly going through with it really well right now. I'm surprised at this.
146. King Fresh's stock.
What was 1% away, give or take, from up till killing has now become like a relatively even game with how much damage he's caught back. That move is so big.
Wal00gi with the forward air of all things, just dash attacking him from coast to coast constantly. That's
kind of Snake's like.
Oh wait, Minmin tried to grab and then lost to the up tilt. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Good mix by Wal00gi.
Megawatt, not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's sniping him out with the uppy. That's pretty good. That's a great way to even out the game for yourself.
Honestly, have you listened to like the sound that the charge dragon makes when it hits? Like, especially the uppy. It's honestly like such a satisfying sound.
I gotta say, the sound design in this game pretty good. They made some great things.
A lot of moves feel so good to hit.
It really, like, across the board for so many characters, like, that's a draw for, I think, a lot of people, including myself, is like, does my character make a good sound when he smacks you?
Yeah.
If yes, we're in for a good time.
Like, Cloud back air, honestly, I really like that sound.
It goes dummy.
Snake up tilt.
Snake up tilt, that's a good move. Even the C4 explosion and Snake saying now, that's a satisfying sound.
While we were talking about this, the lead that Wal00gi once had is gone. He's struggling now. Like he just got hit by a couple of charged dragon lasers. Like, this is by no means out of the wheelhouse for Snake to win, especially with 90% already on the board. But like, it's definitely.
Oh, that's an errant air dodge, and that's a good thing. Fresh.
He got a little bit scared of Pink coming down there with an air. Had to get the air dodge out quick. Wasn't quite enough distance. So now that's 1-1. I honestly expect them to go back to PS2.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. I feel like at this level, especially for the players around here, stage isn't too big of a concern at some point. Eventually, you're just like, I'm just trying to run the set.
It's like 50-50. I know which people here are counter pickers and which people aren't.
Yeah.
Pink Fresh runs PS2 every time. I run PS2 every time. Wal00gi's down to run PS2 every time. I mean, he's a Snake.
I think I was running it back to small battlefield every night. Like,
I mean, that's like the same concept.
It's the same thing.
Like Squid, that's a counter picker.
I mean, that's part of the game. So you shouldn't be afraid to do it. That's for sure. But some people are just so laissez-faire about it. They're just like, I'm just trying to play the game. Stage doesn't really matter. Let's just run it on
It's
this
a lot
one.
easier when you play a character like Min Snake, in my case Corrin. It's just like, my character's good on PS2, my character's also good on almost every stage, and I just ban the two I don't care about. So it's just like...
Pretty much. It's a good philosophy to have if you're one of those type of characters.
It's just like, I'm really good on PS2 anyway, so like, we can both be good here. And it's just like, definitely like at least 50% of like these PS2 players' games have been played on PS2 anyway. So it's just like you're so familiar with everything, all the happenings on the stage.
Yeah, all the inner workings. You don't need to worry about anything. You don't if you're gonna get pineappled or not. You know the zone.
Yeah. Ooh, catches Pink Fresh without the jump, and this might be it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pink Fresh has to air dodge there to get back, and so it's kind of an unwinnable situation.
Yeah, really.
It's a waddle into checkmate.
Really good nair from him the first time, but Wal00gi just deactivated it and reset it, and that's just what Snake does. Really good call on the grab.
Oh, yeah,
Does he close out
20
this
seconds.
stock though? Ooh.
Not getting the getting the Ram, but not the Dragon, and that's supposed to be the heavy hitter. Same with Megawatt. Just a raw up smash getting the neutral get up is crazy. That's a great call out.
I mean, it wouldn't have hit. You can see the first couple frames of Wal00gi doing a dash attack there, but that's just part of like I got hit by the 1 frame today. I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for, but like
that's bold to go for something like that.
Sometimes it's just like they know you're gonna do neutral, or you think that they want you to do neutral of shield, so you just press the attack button, and that just happens.
Very close percentage. Wal00gi back in the lead too. I mean, maybe not for long. We'll see, but
yeah, they've kind of been tossing the lead back and forth. Ooh, actually had the read right. He just got the spacing a bit wrong, and you honestly hate for that to happen to you as a player.
Off a little bit. Okay, can you come back though? Can you avoid the Nikita? Yeah, that's good. Smacking him away and then getting the free tether recovery afterwards. It's smart stuff.
One way of beating Nikita, if you can avoid it long enough, you can get close enough to smack him, as long as the Nikita doesn't hit you after.
It's a very careful song and dance, that's for sure. Now for Wal00gi, this is that 7% dash attack name up.
Ooh.
It's the landing hitbox though. Ooh, the Megawatt missed, and that might be it. Let's send you down. Let's send you up.
Really unfortunate there. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. You have the read, just got it a little bit wrong. Yeah. Ooh, got the air dodge out in time.
All right, though, but he got hit by the Dragon. You're going to go high this time.
I feel like some characters were randomly given too much love in this game. Like
some
being able
characters
to air dodge out of Broken Cypher.
He did. A lot of recoveries got buffed like that. Things like Duck Hunt Dog can do that too.
This character's recovery got buffed and then nerfed again. It's still better than it was originally, though. Min.
Min needed those a little bit of nerfs, I'm going to say.
Oh, and she would be the best in the game without her nerfs. She used to do full damage to shield.
Then that was rough.
It was just a shield break game. Ooh, catches him without a jump. This could be bad.
Okay, yeah, Pink Fresh eager to get back on stage means that he's just feuding here. Is this going to be enough? That was a miracle tether if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I like that. Ram to just kind of knock Wal00gi off so you have
Specifically the smash one that like curls up like that more. Ooh.
That was barely misspaced.
Slightly off on his spacing, and that might cost him the entire game.
We'll
but
see, though.
This dash tag. It's not in a horrible spot. Ooh.
The grab on Min is so slow. We'll get all the time just to react with forward tilt. It's one of the slowest grabs in the game.
I don't know about a reaction. I think I think he was just
he presses buttons. I'm trying to, hey, as a commentator, I like to give the benefit of the doubt sometimes, make it seem, liven it up a little bit. But we all know Wal00gi presses the buttons.
I'm a little more familiar with what's going on there.
Yeah.
Up tilt is just, oh, he grabbed. Not even necessarily a reaction. It's like, oh, he didn't get hit by this up tilt.
Perish, please. Forward tilt.
Honestly, pretty close both ways. This could easily go back the next 2 games to Pink Fresh, though.
I could see that. I don't know what the set count is between them, but I think overall Pink Fresh has had the higher placings in the region for a lot of Ultimate's life cycle, I believe. So who knows?
Yeah.
They're both PR players. That's how it is at the end of the night.
Technically, he actually isn't a PR player. Pink Fresh.
He's
not ranked this last season.
Just because he's not active PR doesn't mean he's not PR.
True. Definitely PR level for sure.
He was there. I saw him working himself off for a decade.
Yeah.
We see those brawl gameplay.
Been perennial PR for a decade. Only reason he's not PR right now, didn't enter enough.
And that's kind of a flex too. It's being like the only reason I'm not PR'd is because I didn't enter enough tournaments. I didn't hit the minimum. Because I would have gotten it, period, if I had met the minimum.
True. And honestly, just a really clean stock. It looks like the more I've watched this matchup, it's just like it really comes down to it really comes down to how Pink uses the Super Dragon Laser.
It's a big money. It can be huge because it's deceptively strong, and I feel like if you're not familiar with the matchup, it could be rough.
Another like random min thing I learned listening to Pink on Tweet Talk to actually is that just like they all 3 arms have like their special effects if you fully charge the smash attack. So like the Ram has the flames, the Megawatt has like
electricity,
and the Dragon arm when you fully charge it, even if you don't have the super attached to you from the grab, it still does the Super Dragon Laser. And it's just like, I didn't know that. So whenever you see like Pink Fresh do like a fully charged like Dragon Arm smash attack, it'll have the Super Laser even if it's not attached to him.
It's good knowledge there. It's pretty good to know. Shout out to Tweak Talks.
True.
Shout out to Pink Fresh.
Ooh.
Okay, not as much as you'd expect.
I don't get when that doesn't combo. I think he didn't get like the full flame on it, so it didn't combo this low. But I'm not a Min player, so I'm not positive. Either way.
Oh my goodness, that was almost it.
Not even good DI by Pink, but barely manages to live with the inherent weight of Min.
We're getting smacked around by that grenade, trying to roll around.
Yeah, Pink saying, this glitch trap isn't worth me messing with this C4. I'll just hold center.
And Wal00gi's like, okay, what do I do here, man?
Yeah, it's really hard to get in here because Pink has the stock here. He can take as much grenade chip as he wants. Gets it by the strong back air, but has a 108% advantage here, 125 now. And honestly, as long as this doesn't get pumped by like an offstage like Nikita, it's looking pretty set for a game 5.
I think the win con Wal00gi has here right now is just an offstage shenanigans. Like if you can get the crazy ledge trap or crazy edge guard offstage.
Ledge trapping too. Like Min doesn't have the greatest ledge options. Like she has like one unique ledge option where she does both arms from ledge, but if you call that out, it's pretty over for her a lot of the times.
Wal00gi just dash attacking back and forth.
But that C4 is actually such big damage. The difference between being at like low 20s versus 50 against like every character, especially like Snake, is huge. Because now his kill moves kill. Or not, they don't kill, but like he has like his setup for kills that don't really exist when you're at 20.
Okay, yeah, Wal00gi just running with a dash attack and gets mega wadded for his trouble.
A little bit desperate, but like
you kind of have to be.
Sometimes
like
you get there and it's just like I have the game to spend, and it's like if I hit this, I can set this up for a kill. Honestly, I've been there. It's just like
at some point you're just like, all right, we're gambling now. We're rolling the dice.
It's like he's playing too safe. I need to go to the slot machine and see what happens here.
Let's go gambling. Wal00gi just gets smacked by oh, dang it.
Yeah.
And now he gets to roll the dice again.
But imagine what happens if he hits it. His dash attack, Pink Fresh is now at the ledge.
That's like the clip mentality of like, but what if it did hit? What if I do go for this repeatedly?
Yep. A little bit expected. Game 5 on PS2.
Pink Fresh, type into something. Type into someone. What's he got going on?
Who knows?
Hey, honey, hope the kid's doing right. I'm gonna try to get first tonight. Gotta buy those diapers. That's the strat. Pink Fresh did it. Seagull Joe did it.
True. I miss Seagull. I haven't seen him in like 6-some months. I'll see him at SmashCon.
Oh, is he gonna be there?
I don't think he enters, but he normally shows up for like a day or so.
That's good.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing now besides teaching.
I think that is what he's doing, honestly. Raising a child.
Good on him.
Ooh, really good back air to clank out that arm.
Much more scrappy opening like we saw in Game 1 now.
But unlike Game 1, Pink kind of has this on lock. And that's just a combo.
Yeah, that's just like, you need to be ready to deal with something like that. Pink Fresh saw the opportunity, bet it all. Worked out pretty well. A good gamble.
That's one of those things where it's just like, you don't really see like a lower level Min hit like the combo like that. But like, if you watch like him or like better Min, they just like, sometimes they find the Ram there, and even after the nerfs, they can still do that. And just like, wow, he got caught in the air at like 40 and he died. Ooh.
There's the fire we were talking about.
Yeah. But being here is really bad as Snake because you're down so much.
You're down over a stock right now, and that's, I'm not a real estate mate like kind of guy, but like that's, you're kind of down a lot.
Yeah, you kind of need big interactions to go your way here. Like this Nikita doesn't have the real back end.
That's gonna be the air dodge.
Things going your way. That's exactly what you need to bring this game back, but still not in the greatest position here. Pink Fresh's ledge trapping, honestly, pretty good. He's really good at hitting that megawatt move, but
that's a crazy conversion.
60% hit there, but
okay, that's good for Pink Fresh.
That's
what
I was talking about earlier. In the scrap, just press that move.
It works.
It works, and it's just like the worst case scenario isn't even that bad for you. It's not that unsafe. Ooh, very good recognition of where the C4 was. Ooh!
You got sticky though.
Wait.
Interrupted.
Interrupted.
Off the grenade too is actually crazy.
And what was a really bad situation before is now pretty much even.
And now we see last game, last stock between these two.
Snuck a grenade in there. Ooh. But Pink knows what he has to do, is kind of locking in. But we've seen what happens to these stocks. It's just like one Nikita just ruins it.
Opts to keep him on stage. I'll try to combo into the C4. Not quite enough though.
That's not a real combo. Honestly, thank goodness for it too. The only thing he has that combos into C4 is backdoor because everything else has too much lag.
Off by 1% between the two is very neck and neck.
Ooh.
This is going to be a dangerous game if Pink. Okay. Hey, Wal00gi, where are you going, brother?
Ooh. No, you hate to see it.
Wal00gi just waltzed off the stage, tried to recover, and Pink said, no, if you're going to do that, I will take this game. No freebies here.
Before. Sometimes you need to dash shoot at the ledge just in case they like do the reversal. And it's like, oh, I missed it. I'm air dodging off stage now. Sometimes you make those errors, but unfortunately for Wal00gi, it was Game 5 last stock when he decided to make his. Yeah,
so Pink Fresh gets to stay in the hot seat now, and now we're going to Grands.
Honestly, good on Pink for